Normal po sa isang prinsesa ang pinagsisilbihan at inilalagay sa pedestal ng mga taong nakapaligid sa kanya.
Ang hindi normal ay yung hindi ka naman dugong bughaw or royalty. Pero kung umasta ka, ay parang isang prinsesa.
Nako, baka kayo naman ay merong princess syndrome or princess complex kung saan gusto nyong makatanggap kayo ng special treatment mula sa mga tao.
Ano bang ibig sabihin ng isang taong may princess syndrome? At ano ba ang mga dahilan na nagkakaroon ng ganitong pakiramdam ang isang tao kahit hindi naman sila royalty?
Diba?
Para po maunawaan natin at baka sakaling makure natin sila.
Yes.
Sa kanilang princess syndrome, makasama po natin muli para mag-share ng kanyang kaalaman tungkol dito si Miss Joelle, love and relationship content creator and podcaster.
Magandang
Welcome!
Happy to be back. At magandang umaga po mga kada. Hello, hello.
Kita mo ba ang mga dinodescribe namin?
It's true. It
Joelle?
exists. It's there.
Aside from those kinds of symptoms na in-expect na may special treatment, pinagsisilbihan,
Oo nga.
ano ba ba mga simptomas sa mga taong may ganitong princess syndrome?
Galing kay Doc, no? Ano symptoms. But it's really that eh. Kasi parang ang daming terms na for that. Merong Karen, tapos for guys, there's also man-child. Actually, princess syndrome, parang it applies din naman to guys as well.
I'm glad. Bakit
Yes,
tawag
hindi lang
mo
naman sa
girls?
babae.
Yun,
Yes.
diba?
Oo, but overall, it's that sense of entitlement na wala kang gagawin pero you will do everything for me. Hindi ko kailangan mag-effort pero deserve ko lahat. Ganon, without putting in the work.
Kahit
Ganon
wala na
siya.
sa kahit wala na sa pwesto. Parang feeling nila they're entitled to certain services or treatment. Bakit ba sila nagkakaganon, Joelle?
I think the source of this talaga is it relates to like childhood. It could be some form of childhood trauma or sa pagpapalaki. Your parents, they treat you like you're the princess, their own princess. So, na-absorb nila yon and they take that in and bring that into adulthood. I think what also plays a part in it is yung privilege that you're grown up with na, okay, never sila nasabihan ng no, they get everything they want. They can get away with making mistakes or they never make mistakes. Ganon. So, nadadala yun. And I think that's what happens as they get older. Ganon.
Itong pagiging entitled ng isang tao, sabi mo nga, baka nga galing yan sa upbringing nila. Pwede ba nating sila pagsasabihan?
Sana. I mean, the most that we can do is call it out, di ba? Kung parang may mga kaibigan tayo or we date people like that, na parang prince or may parang prinsipe ka, gano'n. So the most we can do is call it out and communicate
But
that.
will you be taken lightly?
Oo, may hangganan din. Siyempre, that's up to them if they're willing to accept that as, shucks, oo nga, no, may ganitong tendency pala ako that I don't take accountability na hinihingi ko na lang sa lahat, gano'n.
Kasi entitlement, no, Mama Pip, could be also good in a way if ever, halimbawa, your upbringing was someone who really like babied you or treated you like a princess, at least you won't settle for someone who does not treat you right.
Naman yun.
Diba?
Oo,
Pero may
standards.
silver lining yan eh.
Yes.
So we have to just understand na hindi entitlement yung ilalabas mo sa isang relasyon, kundi yung respeto sa sarili na ito lang hanggang dito lang dapat. Parang ganon.
I think parang it's balance lang. Now, of course, you shouldn't be treated any
Like
less.
royalty. And also expecting like royalty kasi that's too much.
Yes, but you can also dapat kaya mo ring ibigay. If you're
Ayun,
expecting this treatment, dapat kaya mo rin siya ibigay din
That's
sa
a good
partner mo in
point.
that way. Because it's give and take naman
Siguro
in any
kung may
relationship.
mga standards ka na parang medyo gusto mo na princess treatment, and if sa partner mo, maybe you can communicate it in a healthy way na I'd appreciate if you do this for me or iwasan mo to kasi nakasanayan ko na ganyan, di ba?
While also asking them, parang, how else can I make you feel loved in this way? How can this relationship prosper? Ganon.
Dapat ba pinapatronize yung gano'n?
Oo nga din.
Ganun treatment? Para, or should it be cured? Or,
Oo nga. Ano ba talaga siya?
ano naman,
Is it a problem?
parang nakakapagod to be with someone who expects to be treated this way.
Yeah, I understand that, no? Pero I guess, it depends din sa kung ano ang willing ibigay ang isang tao.
Yes.
Kasi merong mga tao na gusto talagang bine-baby ang relationship nila. And like, okay, if that works for you,
Yes.
fine. But if for you, parang may certain limitations na parang lumalampas na OA yung hinihingi from you, I think that's fair and valid to also call that out and
Correct.
ask for adjustments,
Yes.
kumbaga. Because it is a syndrome, they say, pero hindi siya psychologically, na parang may term na for it, that it's in the book of
Yes.
like syndromes and disorders. Hindi naman, but it's prevalent enough that it's an experience shared by many, and even in cultures. Parang there's actually this Chinese term pa nga within the language itself na princess syndrome din. Yeah.
Kasi ito nakalagay, consequences of princess syndrome, strained relationships, lack of self-sufficiency. Di ba pwede bang maging ganun ng isang tao? Hindi pwedeng mamuhay mag-isa or independently?
I think that would be the extreme case na talaga. Na parang kung growing up in their childhood, they were never, they were shielded from all the...
Yeah, parang si mommy, lahat siya gumagawa. Di ba? Kahit 25 years old na yung anak niya.
Papakainin, pagluluto.
Siya pa rin nag-take up after them, di ba? They can't even straighten up their rooms.
Yes.
In the first place, nandun pa rin sila sa bahay. Di ba?
So
in our
there's
culture
reliance,
kasi,
yes.
it's very,
Nandun,
parang...
it's there.
Oo, kinakradle natin talaga yung mga
Yes.
anak natin until...
Unlike the
until we
Western,
can.
diba?
As
Na
long
they
as
kick them
possible.
out.
Oo, bini-baby talaga. Yeah, syempre may negative, talaga, if we go towards the extreme of it, na they won't be self-sufficient, tapos i-expect na lang nila lahat na all the opportunities will just fall into their laps. Ganun, na lang, rain na lang, sprinkle na lang.
Kawawa yung magiging karelasyon nitong mga tao
That's
to.
true. Kasi
At kawawa din siya because malay mo naman kung may mga tao na gusto pang maging close sa isang tao na hassle siya di ba?
Yes, in friendships also, yung parang tatratuhin mo na lang na parang servant mo yung mga friends mo. Na, pakuha nga ng ganito, ikaw nga mag-book, bahala ka na. Sige.
Aren't those people troubled?
It's hard, it's definitely if like, you wouldn't want to be friends with someone like this na hindi makikinig sa'yo kung what you want to express na parang nahihirapan ako sa parang feel mo binubuli ka or laging there's a high focus on material things and the way you look tapos may ganong dynamics pa.
May
in
tanong
a
lang ako.
relationship. It's not okay.
Hindi ba kaya may mga tao din na nagiging enabler ng ganitong ugali?
Ayun, mga nanay.
Kaya
It starts there talaga.
Sa nanay, pero di ba nag-evolve to sa relasyon, sa kaibigan?
Sorry, mommy. Ganyan talaga tayo eh.
starts
So
there.
nurturing kasi, di ba? Pero dapat talaga, we should actually train our kids to, di ba? Ano lang tayo tagahawak lang tayo ng bow. Ang mga kids natin yung mga arrow. So we have to train them in the right direction, di ba? Para pag nilet go natin yung arrow,
It goes to the right place.
it goes to the right place,
Yes.
di ba?
Or like, well, I remember yung lola ko kasi sinabi to sa mom ko before na parang it's like flying a kite. Know when to let go, know when to pull back. Kasi especially in adversity sa buhay, mga challenges, kailangan matutunan yun.
We're not
Important
doing them any
skill yun.
favors,
Correct.
di ba?
Na
By shielding them from, let's say, problems, from solving their own difficulties, by, we don't pay them any favors by shielding them from frustration. Dapat nafe-feel nila yun.
Yeah.
Losing,
Yes.
di ba? Making mistakes.
Yeah.
Dapat hindi natin talaga sila i-keep from feeling those things.
It starts very early on talaga.
Tsaka mostly, dun din mo makukuha yung mga lessons or dun din mas magda-develop yung character mo as a mature person.
True. Pero mas madali yan sabihin.
Oo.
Actually. kaysa observe, diba? Watching your kid having a hard time, difficult, being in a difficult situation.
It must be hard as a mom, especially parang baby mo yun eh. But then I think it's the active decision na parang, okay, they won't be a baby forever. They have to be functioning adults in society. Ganon.
Kailangan nila matutunan how to navigate those negative things. O meron tayong mga Kada viewers.
Meron.
Joel, sabi niya, "Hi, Coach Joel. For the longest time, kasama ko po po ang aking mga magulang, pero ngayong mag-isa akong nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, ayun na, hinahanap ko na po ang kanilang pag-aalaga, kaya nahihirapan ako mag-adjust sa aking pamumuhay. Ibig sabihin ba nun, may princess syndrome ako?
Oh my gosh! Very valid and totoo yan, no? Parang yun nga, if you're raised na sobrang sheltered, na hindi ka pinagagagawa ng kahit anong chores, it's in situations like this, na pag mag-move out ka, pumunta sa ibang bansa, doon mo ma-realize na, hala, sino gagawa nito? Sino magla-laundry for me? It's wonderful, no, na parang may moment ka na nag-reflect na, hala, masyado ba akong na-spoil? Masyado ba akong
Cool nga niya,
nagpa-prinsesa
may
mo?
awareness siya.
Yes.
at least.
Yeah, so it's not a forever sickness, yung syndrome na yun. So now that you're aware na, hala, I can't do basic chores, kailangan kong mag-survive. I need to fend for myself. So then, what can you do next? Buti na lang, di ba ngayon, pwede nang i-google lahat.
Yes.
How to remove stains, how to cook your basic stuff. You can also call your parents. That's also a nice way to kind of reconnect na, paano ba to? Gusto ko, namimiss ko yung sinigang mo. Ganun. Paano to? And then you learn from that,
Tama.
di ba?
Ayan. At ito din pa, Coach Joel, may isa din tayong Kada na nag-comment at nag-message din sa atin. Hi, Kada Umaga. Hi, Coach Joel. My friends always tell me that I act like a princess when I'm around them because I let them do all the work for me and I just tell them what to do. I don't feel like I'm acting like a princess because I feel I'm a leader, but I'm not a princess. Am I right?
Ang pagkakasabi pa lang, no?
How do you make the distinction between being a leader and being a princess? Pero di ba sabi nga sa Bible, if you wanna be a leader, you should be the one to serve first.
That's true. Also, and I think with leaders kasi there's this empowerment. Hindi siya parang utos-utos lang. And okay, you may not feel na you're acting as a princess, pero if the people, your friends, are telling you they feel that way, may pinanggagalingan yun. So, I think a quality of a good leader is also listening to the people around them. And like, bakit ka leader in the dynamic of your friendship, di ba? Parang group work ba ito na naging leader, di ba? So, ano yung dynamics talaga? May ganun ba kayong agreement? If not, then maybe it's time to reassess. Okay, sorry, where did I hurt you guys? Where did, anong pwede kong gawin? How can I be a better friend? And that's how we get out of that princess syndrome na parang deserve natin lahat and we should serve.
Yeah, I think at the very least, ask for help. Kung hindi mo kayang gawin, huwag mo pagawa.
Or learn how to do it also.
Correct.
Lahat naman ng skills na tututunan din. So, mahirap at the start, lahat naman. But ask for help and then learn how to do it also. And then it won't be easy and great at the start, pero you will get better. Yun.
Ayan.
So, na-outline na natin ang mga symptoms ng isang may princess syndrome. Ano na lang ang maipapayo mo kung sakasakaling Arkadas who are watching now feel like, uy, teka lang, parang may ganun.
I can relate. kung medyo natamaan ka, na-feel nyo na parang, hala, ako ba to? That's great. That's one step na. And then assess where are things that maybe you're lacking as far as skill or parang meron ka bang mga moments na talagang inuutusan mo yung mga tao around you, whether that's your friends, your partner, or your family. Then you can ask for feedback and practice empathy, accountability, learning new skills. Tapos kung merong princess naman in your circle, whether anak man or your jowa or friend, I think it's just lovingly calling it out and by setting boundaries also. Na I can't do this for you. I can't always book your ride going wherever or hindi ako pwedeng laging magluto para sa iyo. Yun, and then it's been setting these boundaries, makikita mo kung how they respond to it and it's constant communications.
Or at least parang contribute naman. Kasi each of us naman have our specializations. We're good at certain things and not so good at others. So kung kayo'y mag-asawa, 'di ba? You
Delegate.
Correct.
No?
You do this, I'll do this kasi diyan ka magaling, dito ka magaling. Hindi yung puro
Ikaw na yan.
Ikaw na lahat.
ikaw na lahat.
Princess treatment na ako. That's true. Ayan. Thank you so much, Coach Joel. Saan ka ba pwede i-follow natin mga Kada?
Hello po mga Kada. I am everywhere online at Joella Well. I also have a podcast, Paano Kung saan sinasagot ko kung ano-anong paano kong sa buhay. There you go.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you so much.
Mga kada, sino ba naman ang ayaw tratuhin bilang prinsesa? Ang problema lang ay wag yung sobrang-sobra. Hindi pa tayo royal, ah.
Si King Charles lang yan. Kung sakaling i-treat ka man ng mga tao na gaya ng isang prinsesa, makada, hindi ibig sabihin nun, aabusuhin mo ng special treatment. Pasalamatan mo muna sila. Tapos huwag mo rin abusuhin, di ba? Dahil ang isang prinsesa ay isa ring leader at bilang leader, dapat makita ng iyong followers na marunong kayo mag-lead by example. Kayo muna.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.